Welcome back to the show. Today, we're diving into a topic that's hitting every wallet in Indonesia, the rupiah sliding to 20,000 per US dollar, and inflation creeping into daily life. Big headlines, but even bigger implications.
Absolutely. When people see Rp 20,000 per dollar, it's more than just a number. It brings back memories of the 1998 crisis. But this time, the causes are a bit different. Global interest rate hikes, rising geopolitical tension, and capital leaving emerging markets. Indonesia's caught in the mix.
And while global finance might seem abstract, the effects are very real. I've heard people complain about skyrocketing grocery bills, higher fuel prices, and even basic goods getting more expensive.
That's the chain reaction. A weaker rupiah makes imports pricier. Fuel, electronics, and even raw materials cost more. Businesses have no choice but to pass on those costs, and that's how inflation hits consumers.
And it's not just imported luxuries. People are paying more for essentials like rice, cooking oil, and transportation.
Exactly. Even domestic products rely on imported inputs, fertilizers, packaging, or fuel for trucks. So, even local items become more expensive. Inflation trickles into everything.
The official inflation rate is around 5 to 6%, but it feels higher. Do you think that's accurate?
Technically, it's accurate for the whole economy, but for daily essentials, it can feel closer to 10%, especially for working-class families who spend most of their income on food and transport.
Who's feeling this the most?
Lower-income groups, no question. Small business owners, street vendors, informal workers. They're the most exposed. Their income stays flat, but expenses keep rising. It's a brutal squeeze.
What about the middle class? Are they better off?
To a degree. Many have fixed salaries or savings, but that cushion is shrinking. Imported goods, tuition fees abroad, loan repayments, all more expensive now. And rising interest rates mean higher costs on mortgages and credit.
Speaking of interest rates, how is Bank Indonesia responding?
They've raised the benchmark rate several times in 2024. It's an attempt to stabilize the rupiah and control inflation, but there's a trade-off. Higher rates slow down borrowing and spending, so growth takes a hit.
Sounds like a no-win situation. Let the currency fall, or risk stalling the economy.
Precisely. 2025 could see GDP growth slow to around 4%. Still positive. But that dip is going to be felt, especially in job creation.
Are there any winners in this?
Exporters, for sure. Commodity sectors like palm oil, coal, and nickel are benefiting. They earn in dollars, but spend in rupiah. Domestic tourism might also get a boost. Overseas travel's more expensive, so people may vacation locally.
And for everyday folks, how can they protect themselves?
4 things. First, reduce reliance on imports. Buy local where possible. Second, diversify income, freelance gigs, online work. Third, protect savings. Some are buying gold or holding USD. And fourth, budget smart. Cut non-essentials and track spending.
Let's get practical. What would you say to a small warteg owner or a freelance designer?
To the warteg owner, use local ingredients, minimize waste, maybe create a value menu with smaller portions. For freelancers, especially with foreign clients, this is your time. You're getting paid in dollars, and those go a long way right now.
Let's fast forward. If the rupiah stays at 20,000 through 2025, what are the scenarios?
3 possibilities. 1. Stabilization. Global tensions ease, and the rupiah strengthens. 2. Continued weakness. If uncertainty lingers, we could see up 21,000. 3. Policy response. More subsidies, lower taxes, or fiscal stimulus. That helps in the short term, but could increase the deficit.
And politically?
Tough road. Inflation and weak purchasing power often lead to unrest. The new government could face protests, especially in cities. Their popularity will be tested early.
Is the economy strong enough to survive this?
Structurally, yes. Reserves are better. The digital economy is growing. and debt levels are manageable. But short-term pain is very real. It'll take clear, smart policy to navigate it.
So, cautious optimism?
That's the right phrase. 2025 will be a leadership test, economically and politically. Get it right, and Indonesia comes out stronger. Get it wrong, and recovery could drag.
This has been incredibly insightful. Thanks for breaking it down.
Always glad to. The more people understand what's happening, the better they can prepare.
To our listeners, stay informed, stay resilient, and look out for each other. We'll catch you next time.